Dr. House Season 3 took the brilliant, sarcastic doctor we all knew and threw him into even bigger drama, with more controversial cases, shocking character arcs, and behind-the-scenes surprises. This season kept fans on edge from start to finish. But as wild as the episodes were, the real stories behind Season 3 are even crazier. Today we're diving into 107 weird facts about Dr. House Season 3, and trust me, you'll never look at the show the same way again. Fact number 1. Season 3 of House kicked off on September 5th, 2006 with the episode Meaning, a story that directly followed House's temporary recovery from his leg pain in Season 2. Fact 2. The season explored what House would be like without his limp, creating one of the strangest tonal shifts in the series. Hugh Laurie joked that he was happy to give up the cane for a little while. Fact number 3 in Meaning. House skateboards through the hospital lobby. That stunt wasn't CGI. Laurie actually learned how to skateboard for the scene. Fact number 4. The hospital staff's suspicion that House's leg pain was psychological mirrored real debates in medicine about chronic pain management. Fact number 5. Season 3 marks the first full season to be filmed in high definition. Earlier seasons were in standard format, which is why Season 3 looks sharper. Fact number 6. David Morse joined the season as Detective Michael Tritter, one of the most hated villains in House history. Morse himself said he expected fans to boo him in public after his arc. Fact number 7. The Tritter arc, where House is investigated for his Vicodin use, lasted 6 consecutive episodes, one of the longest story arcs in the series up to that point. Fact number 8. Hugh Laurie admitted that the Tritter storyline felt uncomfortably real since it dealt with opioid abuse and legal consequences long before the crisis became mainstream news. Fact number 9. The episode Cain and Abel featured a young patient who believed he was abducted by aliens. This was one of the few times the show leaned into sci-fi territory, something David Shore said he wouldn't normally touch. Fact number 10. Fun fact, Cain and Abel was co-written by Russell Friend and Garrett Lerner, who later became showrunners for House in later seasons. Fact number 11. Season 3 revealed more about Wilson's backstory, particularly his failed marriages. Robert Sean Leonard admitted he often learned about Wilson's life at the same time as the fans. Fact number 12. In Informed Consent, the patient is played by Joel Grey, a Tony Award-winning Broadway legend. Laurie described filming with him as terrifying in the best way. Fact number 13. House's controversial decision to euthanize the patient in Informed Consent sparked debates among critics and medical ethicists. Fact number 14. Season 3 has one of the highest body counts of the entire series. Between failed treatments, terminal diagnoses, and the euthanasia episode, fans nicknamed it the darkest season. Fact number 15. The writers intentionally made House's arrogance worse in this season, reflecting his growing dependence on Vicodin. Fact number 16. In Lines in the Sand, House gets obsessed with a nonverbal autistic boy. The episode was praised for its sensitive handling of autism, though some advocacy groups thought it leaned on stereotypes. Fact number 17. That same episode included House blasting hip-hop music in the clinic, one of the few times the character openly enjoyed modern music instead of jazz and blues. Fact number 18. Olivia Wilde had not yet joined the cast as 13, but Season 3 paved the way for her introduction by experimenting with new fellows in the hospital. Fact number 19. Season 3 won the 2007 Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in a Drama, with Hugh Laurie finally taking home the trophy after multiple nominations. Fact number 20. The One Day, One Room episode was inspired by a real-life rape survivor's account. The writing team said it was one of the hardest scripts they ever tackled. Fact number 21. Ann Dudek appears in Season 3 as Dr. Amber Volakis, better known later as Cutthroat Bitch. She would return in a bigger role in Season 4. Fact number 22. The episode Son of Coma Guy is often cited as one of the best of the series, with House going on a wild road trip with a patient. Fact number 23. In that episode, House and the patient actually share a beer, something critics pointed out as wildly unethical but perfectly in character. Fact number 24. Fools for Love shocked audiences by revealing a couple who shared a genetic condition because, surprise, they were unknowingly related. Fact number 25. That incest storyline was so controversial that Fox nearly refused to air the episode. Fact number 26. The episode Finding Judas was directed by David Platt, who also worked on Law & Order. He said House was a detective show in disguise. Fact number 27. Season 3's Merry Little Christmas was originally supposed to end with House's arrest, but the writers changed it at the last minute. Fact number 28. House's guitar playing in Merry Little Christmas was performed by Hugh Laurie himself. He spent weeks practicing the piece. Fact number 29. The showrunners said Season 3 was when they really leaned into the House versus Authority theme embodied by the Tritter storyline. Fact number 30. Needle in a Haystack was notable for introducing a wheelchair-bound doctor, played by Kal Penn's real-life friend. It was one of the show's earliest attempts at authentic disability representation. Fact number 31. House's sarcastic quip, "I don't have a pain management problem, I have a pain problem," became a fan favorite line and is still quoted on forums today. Fact number 32. In Insensitive, House crashes his motorcycle into an ambulance. The stunt was real, though a stunt double-handled the dangerous parts. Fact number 33. The same episode introduced a patient who couldn't feel pain, which Laurie described as the perfect opposite of House's entire existence. Fact number 34. Season 3 was nominated for multiple Primetime Emmy Awards, though it didn't win. Hugh Laurie later said Emmy snubs didn't surprise him because House wasn't a typical Emmy show. Fact number 35. The season finale, Human Error, introduced 2 new fellowship candidates, laying the foundation for Season 4's infamous hiring competition arc. Fact number 36. The title of the Season 3 episode, Act Your Age, was a play on both the child patient's illness, causing her to appear older than she was, and House's own childish behavior in the subplot. Fact number 37. Act Your Age also gave fans a rare glimpse into House's softer side when he connected with the patient's older sister. Hugh Laurie later said those moments were his favorite House contradictions. Fact number 38. In Fools for Love, the actors portraying the married couple didn't learn the incest twist until late in filming, to capture a more authentic shocked reaction. Fact number 39. The patient in Qui Sera Sera was played by Kal Penn's friend Lenny Clark, a comedian who joked that the fat suit was hotter than standing in a pizza oven. Fact number 40. The Tritter storyline, Detective Michael Tritter's legal war against House, was inspired by real stories of doctors investigated for overprescribing painkillers. Fact number 41. David Morse, Tritter, deliberately stayed distant from Hugh Laurie off camera to heighten the tension between their characters. Fact number 42. The episode Finding Judas ended with House punching Chase. Robert Sean Leonard Wilson joked that this became the slap that echoed for seasons. Fact number 43. That same episode featured one of the few times House almost lost his medical license, showing just how far the Tritter arc pushed him. Fact number 44. Season 3's Christmas-themed episode, Merry Little Christmas, is one of the darkest holiday specials in TV history, ending with House in withdrawal and bargaining with Tritter. Fact number 45. In Son of Coma Guy, the titular patient wakes up after years in a coma, a storyline loosely based on real coma recovery cases. Fact number 46. That episode included one of the show's rare outdoor adventures, with House and the patient driving in a convertible. It broke up the hospital setting and became a fan-favorite road trip sequence. Fact number 47. The episode Half Wit introduced guest star Dave Matthews as a musical savant with brain damage. Matthews performed his piano scenes himself. Fact number 48. Hugh Laurie said filming Half-Wit was one of the most moving experiences of his career, since he connected with the themes of music and healing. Fact number 49. Half-Wit was also the episode where House faked cancer to get access to experimental drugs, shocking both his team and the audience. Fact number 50. This cancer fake-out storyline was controversial at Fox, but David Shore defended it as exactly what House would do. Fact number 51. Season 3 leaned heavily into themes of trust, especially House losing the trust of his colleagues because of his drug use. Fact number 52. In Top Secret, the patient was a veteran with mysterious symptoms. The episode was praised for spotlighting the struggles of returning soldiers. Fact number 53. House's hallucinations in Top Secret gave Hugh Laurie a chance to experiment with surreal acting, which he admitted was a relief from the constant cynicism. Fact number 54. The Season 3 finale, Human Error, introduced multiple fellowship candidates, but Cal Penn's Dr. Kuttner didn't appear until Season 4. Fact number 55. The finale's patient storyline, involving immigrants from Cuba, was inspired by real immigration cases handled in New Jersey hospitals. Fact number 56. House's decision to save the patient while mocking bureaucracy reflected the show's running theme of ethics versus rules. Fact number 57. Season 3 is the last season where House's original team, Chase, Cameron, Foreman, appears consistently together. From Season 4 onward, the lineup changes drastically. Fact number 58. Jennifer Morrison, Cameron, admitted she cried filming some of the final Season 3 episodes, sensing the team's dynamic was about to change. Fact number 59. Omar Epps, Foreman, briefly left at the end of Season 3, mirroring his character's resignation. Fans feared he wouldn't return in Season 4. Fact 60. Hugh Laurie's American accent was so convincing in Season 3 that when US extras met him on set, they were stunned to hear his real British voice between takes. Fact number 61. The set designers filled House's apartment with quirky details, including stacks of medical journals and a keyboard he occasionally played. Many of these props made their first appearance in Season 3. Fact number 62. The whiteboard used for diagnoses was often filled with real medical jargon supplied by consultants, even when it was barely legible on camera. Fact number 63. Hugh Laurie improvised several of House's sarcastic quips in Season 3, including the line, "You can think I'm wrong, but that's no reason to stop thinking." Fact number 64. The episode Insensitive, featuring a girl who couldn't feel pain, sparked major online discussion. Fans debated whether pain is truly essential to human survival. Fact number 65. In Insensitive, House flirts with the patient's mother, one of many morally questionable moves the character made that season. Fact number 66. Season 3 was one of the most watched seasons internationally, particularly in Germany and Spain, where House was a cultural phenomenon. Fact number 67. The Spanish dub of House was so popular that when Hugh Laurie visited Spain, crowds shouted his catchphrases in Spanish back at him. Fact number 68. Season 3 had unusually high DVD sales, helping solidify House as one of Fox's most profitable shows of the mid-2000s. Fact number 69. David Shore revealed in interviews that Season 3 was when the writers started thinking about how to eventually end the show, planting seeds for House's downward spiral. Fact number 70. Many fans consider Season 3 to be the last classic House season before the show began experimenting with rotating cast members and wilder story arcs. Fact number 71. The Season 3 episode Family was one of the few times the focus shifted more toward the ethical dilemmas of organ donation than House's personal drama. Fact number 72. In Family, the young patient was played by actor Patrick Fugit, best known for Almost Famous. Fact number 73. House's habit of barging into patient rooms without knocking happened more in Season 3 than any other season, becoming almost a running gag. Fact number 74. Resignation featured a college student patient who used hallucinogens. The case was inspired by real reports of drug-induced organ damage. Fact number 75. In Resignation, Cameron experiments with House's Vicodin pills, one of the few times she openly breaks her moral stance. Fact number 76. The writers said Cameron's Vicodin experiment was a way of showing she was becoming more like House before leaving the team. Fact number 77. Season 3 is when House's dependency on Wilson deepened. Fans nicknamed them the married couple of Princeton Plainsboro. Fact number 78. The House-Cuddy flirtation ramped up in Season 3, setting the stage for their complicated relationship in later seasons. Fact number 79. The patient in Airborne, who vomits on House mid-flight, caused one of the most infamous gross-out moments of the season. Fact number 80. Airborne was unique because much of the story took place on a plane, one of the few bottle episodes outside the hospital. Fact number 81. The airplane set used for Airborne was an actual retired jet rebuilt on a soundstage in Los Angeles. Fact number 82. Season 3's ratings were so strong that Fox immediately renewed House for 2 more seasons before it even finished airing. Fact number 83. Airborne also gave House one of his rare heroic moments, saving multiple passengers while stuck at 30,000 feet. Fact number 84. The episode The Jerk featured a teenage chess prodigy who insults House nonstop. Fans loved the House vs. House Jr. energy. Fact number 85. The teen chess player in The Jerk was played by Nick Lane, who improvised some of his insults to make them sting more. Fact number 86. In The Jerk, House ends up playing the teen in chess and losing, one of the only times House is outsmarted on screen. Fact number 87. House's iconic line, "You can think I'm wrong, but that's no reason to stop thinking," comes from Season 3. Fact number 88. The Tritter arc ended in words and deeds, but David Shore said he originally wanted it to last the entire season. Fact number 89. Hugh Laurie said he was glad it ended halfway through because the constant House under attack vibe was exhausting to play. Fact number 90. Season 3 is when the writers began to seriously discuss what kind of ending House should eventually have, even though it wouldn't wrap until Season 8. Fact number 91. Fetal Position, featuring a photographer who sees her unborn baby moving in the womb, used groundbreaking CGI for the fetus shots. Fact number 92. The fetus CGI in Fetal Position was so realistic at the time that it sparked political debates over abortion rights. Fact number 93. House delivering the fetus surgery was one of the most controversial scenes in the show's history. Fact number 94. Season 3 was the last full season for Jennifer Morrison as Cameron before her eventual departure in Season 6. Fact number 95. Jesse Spencer, Chase, and Jennifer Morrison, Cameron, were actually engaged in real life during Season 3, though they later split. Fact number 96. Omar Epps, Foreman, called Season 3 his favorite to film because of Foreman's evolving relationship with House. Fact number 97. Foreman's resignation at the end of Season 3 shocked fans, who feared he wouldn't return. Fact number 98. The episode Act Your Age features House giving Wilson dating advice, which Robert Sean Leonard joked was like asking the Joker for therapy tips. Fact number 99. Season 3 cemented House's reputation as a global phenomenon, topping charts in over 60 countries. Fact number 100. At the height of Season 3, Hugh Laurie was named one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people in the world. Fact number 101. Many fans argue Season 3 contains the most complete version of House. Brilliant, cruel, vulnerable, and self-destructive. Fact number 102. The production team used darker lighting in Season 3 to reflect House's spiraling drug dependence. Fact number 103. Human Error, the finale, showed House firing Chase, something that shocked both fans and Cameron in universe. Fact number 104. Chase's firing wasn't originally in the script. The writers added it to shake up the formula for season 4. Fact number 1. 05 and Dudek's Amber, introduced briefly in season 3, would go on to play a huge role in Wilson's story later. Fact number 106. The season 3 finale ends with House seemingly triumphant, but the writers admitted it was foreshadowing his eventual downfall. Fact number 107. David Shore said season 3 was the team's proof of concept that House could carry serialized arcs as well as standalone mysteries. Bonus fact number 108. During season 3, Hugh Laurie was secretly battling depression in real life. He later admitted that playing such a dark, bitter character only deepened his struggle, but he pushed through because of how much fans loved House. That was 107 weird facts about Dr. House, season 3, plus a bonus one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next video.